the camp director, Mrs. Femi Johnson Helen, the camp commandant, Major O.O. Ogundiya, the representative of the Southwest Area Office, Mr. Adekunle Suleiman, all assistant directors here present, all heads of assignments and collaborating agencies in camp, gentlemen of the press, my dear, lovely gentlemen, corps members, ladies and gentlemen. I read the address of the Director General of the National Youth Service Corps, Brigadier General S. Ibrahim, Associate Prof, ESS, FHSN, MTRNCN, at the terminal parade and closing ceremony of the 2022 Batch A orientation course. It is with immense delight that I address you on this occasion of the terminal parade and official closing ceremony of the 2022 Batch A orientation course. First, I give glory to the Almighty God, by whose grace we have had a hitch-free program. Let me also congratulate both corps members and camp officials on the success recorded throughout the period of the course. Indeed, your demonstration of high level of discipline and active participation in all camp activities attested to your readiness to make the best out of the service year. My dear compatriots, the orientation course serves as the launch pad for the entire service, and I therefore enjoin you to brace up for the task of the next phase. This is important as the entire nation looks forward to your roles in advancing the unity and development of the country. I urge you to remain patriotic, hardworking, and resilient as demonstrated during the orientation exercise. As you get set to report to your places of primary assignments, I wish to stress the need for you to be diligent in the performance of your duties. I also urge you to integrate into your host communities through learning of their languages and culture. Furthermore, you should devote time to identify the felt needs of the communities and initiate personal and group community development service projects that will uplift your living standards. Like I said during my previous address to you, white-collar jobs are no longer easy to come by. Hence, the need to embrace the self-employment option. Accordingly, the NYSC Skills Acquisition and Entrepreneurship Development Program, SAID, has been carefully designed to equip you for self-employment and wealth creation. Of course, the level of enthusiasm you demonstrated during the vocational and entrepreneurial training conducted in the camp is commendable. You are further encouraged to build on the skills acquired by availing yourselves of opportunities for post-camp training. It may interest you to know that the desire to make the SAID program more impactful thoughtfully informed our advocacy for the establishment of the National Youth Service Corps Trust Fund. Once it becomes operational, the quality of the program will be further enhanced through the provision of adequate training materials and engagement of more specialist trainers. All trainees with bankable business proposals will also be supported with startup grants. We will in turn be expected to step down vocational training or employ a good number of youths of your host community. That way, we will be pulling millions of Nigerians out of poverty, thereby stemming the tide of youth restiveness and tendency for criminality. I consider appropriate to use this opportunity to thank the House of Representatives, by extension, the entire National Assembly, for the progress made so far on the legislative processes on the bill for the establishment of the trust fund, which has not only passed through the second reading, but also subjected to public hearing. In the same vein, I thank the numerous stakeholders, including the Federal Ministry of Youth and Sports Development, various government agencies, non-governmental organizations and academia, civil society organizations, as well as women, youth, and students groups who use this occasion of the public hearing to voice their overwhelming support for the bill. I wish to passionately appeal to the appropriate authorities to facilitate the success of the remaining processes that will bring the trust fund to fruition. At this juncture, I wish to assure you, my dear corps members, that your welfare and security are topmost on our priority list. In this regard, we have sustained our liaison with security agencies and other stakeholders with the view of not only ensuring your safety, but also making the essential provisions that will enable you have a fulfilling service here. However, we expect you to play your own part by being security conscious at all times. You must avoid risky engagements such as staying out late at night, attendance of late night parties, visitation of dangerous places, and acceptance of car ride from strangers. Let me also warn that social vices such as drug abuse and trafficking, cybercrime, and advanced free fraud will not be condoned. Anyone caught will be dealt with in accordance with the provisions of the NYSC bylaws. I enjoin you to be law-abiding at all times and be good ambassadors of the NYSC and your families. You are also strongly advised to use the social media for positive purposes instead of promoting rumors, fake news, hatred, as well as ethnic jingoism. Furthermore, I would like to reiterate our warning against unauthorized journeys and night trips. To greatly minimize the risk of road traffic accidents, you are expected to always cut short your trips from 6 o'clock in the evening and pass the night at military barracks and other locations officially designated as safe. You are also strongly advised to avoid boarding vehicles at locations other than officially approved motor parks, so as to avoid falling prey to criminals disguising as commercial vehicle drivers. Let me also use this opportunity to remind you of the need to continue to observe the COVID-19 protocols wherever you find yourselves. For your information, the federal government's directive on the presentation of evidence of COVID-19 vaccination as a prerequisite for gaining entry to public offices subsists. You are therefore advised to take the vaccine, if not done already. In addition, I charge you to help in sensitizing members of the host communities about preventive measures, including the need to accept the vaccines. I consider it most appropriate to use this opportunity to once again express our profound gratitude to the federal government for providing the enablement for the takeoff of corps members' enrollment in the National Health Insurance Scheme under a comprehensive initiative known as NYSC Group Individual Family Social Health Insurance Program. I enjoin all corps members to take full advantage of this arrangement by registering under healthcare providers in their service locations, and always report promptly for medical attention in the event of ill health. Corps members can also visit any NHIS accredited hospital during official leave period outside their service locations. At this juncture, I wish to appeal to corps employers to accept corps members that will be posted to them. You are expected to accord priority to their welfare and provide the enabling environment for them to develop their potentials. I also call on the state and local government authorities, traditional rulers, and other stakeholders to give them the necessary encouragement, especially through support for their community development service initiatives. Once again, I convey my profound gratitude to the federal government for its unwavering support for the scheme. In the same vein, we appreciate the support of state governments, local government councils, security agencies, the Presidential Steering Committee on COVID-19, the Nigerian Center for Disease Control, traditional rulers, corps employers, and other stakeholders. Finally, it is now my pleasure to declare the 2022 Batch A/2 orientation course closed. I wish you all a very impactful and rewarding service year. Thank you, and God bless.